YouTube, my name is Bacon Thief, and today I'm going to be talking about a documentary that I recently saw and just kind of talk about my thoughts about it and what I learned from it and offering my opinions of it. Not saying that anything they're saying is 100% legit from what they've said. Everyone who watches this video, you are welcome to your own opinions. So, yeah. So yeah, I know what you may be thinking. A documentary, it's just gonna be boring. I'm on a documentary hunt here lately. I've just been watching all these documentaries. I don't know why. Maybe I miss being in college, so I want to watch documentaries all the time. I don't know. But this one was called Fed Up, and it's on Netflix, and it's about processed foods. And so how much power these private food companies, how much power they really have over us, how they're affecting the obesity rates in America. So I mean, I'm not going to be like what I was with McDonald's. I'm not going to just completely off processed foods. It's way too big of a change for me. That's something that probably my family would have a hard time trying to adjust to. That's just a really big change. Big life food changes like that, I have a hard time with. Cutting off one restaurant, okay, that's fine. I cut off McDonald's, I haven't been there for over 10 years, and I'm okay with that. But cutting off entire aisles in the supermarket, that's just insane to me. So yeah, I can't personally do that, but I do agree somewhat with what they say, that they do have too much power. Apparently being fooled by them. I thought that those things that say low calorie or low fat, I always thought those things were actually good for you. But just because they lower one thing doesn't mean that they won't spike the other things. Low fat, they may put a lot of sodium in it. Low calorie, and then they would have tons of grams of sugar. It's just insane. I have these. They actually showed these protein bars that I actually have in the kitchen right now, and I thought they were good for me because I always eat them after I work out. But the guy, he picked up, they had kids inside of these documentaries who were obese, and they were trying to fight it, and they went shopping in a supermarket, and this kid picked up a box of those protein bars, and he looked at them and he put them back down, and his mom was like, "Those aren't healthy, aren't they? Are they?" He's like, "No, they're too much sugar." I was like, what? And they were just showing how vitamin water, I used to drink vitamin water all the time. They compared that to a soda, and they had the same sugar amounts. I was like, what? It was pretty insane to me to see how much you're really being fooled. Just because they say that they're doing these things doesn't mean that they still aren't bad for you. There's actually a quote in there. It's just because you make something less junky doesn't mean that it's no longer junky. Junk is junk. I don't eat processed foods all the time. I do eat actual organic, real food, as they call it. I eat vegetables, I eat fruits, I eat meat that isn't frozen meat or whatever, those things from those meals that contain high sodium. My dinners are usually pretty good. It's usually my breakfast or the after workout stuff or just my drinks. I'm so bad about drinking. My drinks are just so bad. So yeah, I was just blown away that vitamin water was bad for you. I was like, what? That's supposed to actually be good for you. But no. Also talked about Michelle Obama's her Let's Move plan or whatever, where she started to try to control what people are eating. And she was doing fine at first. She was really backing the organic side of things. And then the fast food companies, this is what the documentary said, the food companies started coming in to help her, say, well, yeah, we'll help, and they formed this document with her. So it says they can either change their recipes, or they can come out with new products, or there was something else about it too, but or just like cutting down like by 10 calories, but you still have like a lot of sugar still in there. And they had an interview with one of the people who worked that, and they asked her they asked her if they were actually pulling anything off the shelves, and they completely avoided the question. And she was just saying like they could add more stuff to it, that would be better choices. And I'm okay that they didn't exactly pull things off the shelves, but I really wish they had come out with better choices, because the stuff that they were putting out really isn't better choices. So, I mean, Diet Coke, it sounds like it's a good thing for you, but it's not a good thing for you. It makes you eat more. So yeah, I'm glad that they didn't pull things off the shelves, because people do have the right to choose what they want to eat. Parents have the right to choose what their kids should eat. And part of it was in cafeterias. They started trying to change what they were giving kids, and they raised lunch prices, and with this meal, it was like barely anything to keep them full. And also, like this one told me like 16 healthy meals, and then the rest of them were all junk food, because kids won't eat the healthy meals because they don't taste good. You can't spend a whole lot of money to go out and buy all these ingredients in order to make these amazing meals. So, because I do believe that you can make healthy meals that taste good. I believe that. But just schools naturally don't have the best lunches anyways. So, yeah, I found that interesting. And when I was trying to eat healthy before, and I didn't really know any healthy meals or anything like that, I had to eat a lot of the meals. Like, I had to eat a lot of food, a lot more food than normal, because it took a lot more for it to fill me up. And I thought that was really interesting. Like, it takes way more than what they're giving these kids to fill them up. Like I probably would have been brain dead by the end of the day. But I mean, this is not a ranting video at all. This is just something that I've learned and heard about. When I was younger, like when we were in health class, I started learning about calories, and like really young. And I started going around the house, and I started labeling everything and like trying to point out what things had how many calories. Because my mom, she's diabetic, and so she's really bad about eating sugary foods. So I was trying to help that and make her see, like, you don't need to eat all this much because it's obvious bad for you. And she got really mad at me. So yeah, I tried a health kick when I was younger. It didn't work. But I mean, I eat less than most people eat anyways. I think I would do really good in like Asian countries, because they already eat less portions than us. Most people that go over there, they eat so much less, and when they come over here, they can barely finish their meals. Like, I can already barely finish my meals, and I still live here. You know, opinions are always welcome. I just found this to be really, really interesting, and we're just like, man, we're all getting fooled here, and we don't even know it. That's me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, thought this was interesting. If you're watching any interesting documentaries out there, what kind of documentaries are you watching? Because I would definitely check it out. The one that I want to watch next is probably, I forget what it's called. It's something Speaks. It's about prison inmates who are psychopaths. They like kill tons of people, and you watch interviews of them. You watch interviews with them, and like what they're actually, like how their facial expressions are. I've always found murderers to be interesting, and that sounds horrible, but like just their mind and how it works is way different, and like their emotions are so screwed up, if they have any emotions. But it's insane to me, but I've always found that kind of thing interesting. So yeah, Leave comments down below of what you thought about this. If you watched a documentary, what was your opinion about it? If you watch other documentaries, what other documentaries are you watching? Would you recommend them? What I have for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, thought this was interesting, and I'll see you guys next time.